Hey there you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're doing Harry Potter, and this time one of my favorite movies in the series. I think it's a favorite for a lot of people as well, because it's like it's a whole different chapter in the Harry Potter universe. And of course I'm talking about The Prisoner of Azkaban, because the last couple movies, great introduction to the world, a lot of world building, but also very very kid friendly. I don't know what else I can say about that. So I like the more mature, dark themes that are shown in The Prisoner of Azkaban, and throughout the series onwards, they develop more into that, coming of age, turning into adult kind of story. So yeah, I don't have anything else really other than I'm looking forward to it. It's, one of my favorite movies. So yeah, let's get to it. Look at him. What is he supposed to be? 13 years old? He looks like he's like 16, 18. I don't actually know Daniel's age during The Prisoner of Azkaban, but it's definitely not 13. What can you do?
Uncle Vernon, I need you to sign this form.
What is it?
Nothing. School stuff.
You're trying to trick him.
Behave.
You know what you should do is you should get a bunch of stuff that he needs to sign and then just sneak it in there,
He'd have been straight into an orphanage if he'd been dumped on my doorstep, Vernon.
Absolutely lovely she is. An angel.
I'll just sit this upstairs.
I like the bulldog. I always wanted one. They're so ugly.
Get off for mummy.
Yeah, look at his ugly face.
Excellent nosh, Petunia.
Nosh? Mashed potato? Sausage? What's a nosh? Any British viewers can, let me know what the heck is a nosh.
Where did you send the boy, Vernon?
St. Brutus's.
They use a cane at St. Brutus's, boy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been beaten loads of times.
They used the belt on ya? Whatcha?
What is it the boy's father did, Petunia?
Nothing. He didn't work. He was unemployed.
And a drunk too, no doubt.
That's a lie.
Unemployed.
What did you say?
My dad wasn't a drunk.
Oh, Harry.
Petunia, I
Getting
had
a little
very
angry,
firm
are you?
whip.
I like that little look between Harry and Vernon. It's like, watch it, boy. And even Harry was like, oh, my bad.
If there's something wrong with the bitch, then there's something wrong with the pup. Shut up! Shut up!
She's quite angry.
Let me
Wasn't her finger already big enough? This might be overkill. Usually it's the opposite effect when you get wider. You don't really float. Wow. Can someone pop her? Like a bouncy balloon. Badoing. Badoing. Bye bye. What is wrong with this kid? How can he be watching TV? There's something way more entertaining happening. Oops. No anger. Oh, very angry. Hitting stuff is so much fun. It's just a great way to get rid of some of that aggression, Hitting stuff, not people. I want to make that very clear.
You bring her back! You bring her back now and you put her right!
No, she deserves what she got.
Ah!
Keep away from me.
I love this from Harry. Yeah, like he has like this shoveled hair, he's growing up, he's getting an attitude, he's getting aggressive. It's like, no, I'm gonna stand up for myself. Like what you did was kind of a bit much, Harry. You didn't have to blow her up. But still, I love that he finally stood up to Vernon. And it's just like, I had it, it's like, I'm out of here. So where are you gonna go? You didn't really make it that far, did you? That's not ominous at all. In Harry Potter universe, introducing like little horror elements. I might do a horror reaction one day. Pretty sure you guys will enjoy it. So bad with horror movies. Right on time. Hello.
What you doing down there?
Scared?
What you fell over for?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Because I was scared?
No. I'll get this. You get it.
Are you sure? You kinda like a stick, bruh. Oh, you got it in. Couldn't he have just used magic, Guardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Take her away, Ian.
Yeah, take it away, Ernie. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Why is it a Jamaican shrunken head. I mean, it has so much character. It's really weird, funky. I love it, but it's like, why?
You have the pea soup. Make sure you eat it before he eats you.
You got it, man.
But the muggles, can't they see us?
Muggles? They don't see nothing, do they? No.
Aren't you driving a bit fast? You telling me you couldn't just swerve left, swerve right when you were swerving between cars? This thing has more nos than Fast and Furious.
Ernie, 2 double deckers at 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, can't go right, can't go left.
They're right on top of us. Mind your head.
Now, did this feature came pre-built into the car, or was it added on like an after effect? After mod, sorry.
The leaky cauldron.
I don't think we ever got to saw the leaky cauldron from the outside in the past 2 movies, right? It was always like just inside. It's kind of cool that it's actually just part of London, you know, in the public. I wonder what happens if a muggle comes in. Will they see this? Or are they transported somewhere else? Or maybe they can't even open the door.
Hedwig.
Right, smart bird you got there, Mr. Potter.
Our bird's actually kind of dumb. I don't know. I never had a pet bird. I'm sure Hedwig's quite smart though.
She has been properly punctured.
Punctured.
She will have no recollection.
Popped her like a balloon.
That's that. No harm done.
Oh, doesn't sound all that serious. Just
Minister.
like another regular day.
I don't understand.
Understand?
I broke the law.
Yeah.
Underage wizards aren't allowed to use magic at home.
The ministry doesn't send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunt.
You sure? Can't trust the government, you know.
On the other hand, running away like that...
Or the wizarding
state of
ministry.
things was very, very irresponsible. We have a killer on the loose.
It's not like he's getting the bloody, you know, wizarding news sent to the Dursleys' house, right? How would he know anything? I mean, Harry's life is basically, he knows nothing. He's like the Jon Snow of Game of Thrones. Just like, what? Huh? You don't know nothing, Harry Potter. How did this thing get published, I wonder? Do pages regrow? And if they regrow, is the material actually the same written material? I have questions that will never get answered, unfortunately. Ow.
Housekeeping.
You could have just put like a little do not disturb sign on your door. You didn't have to yell. So uncivilized.
Harry!
Harry.
Rupert, Emma, definitely not 13.
The day made.
I also love, you know, their new looks within this movie at least. Actually, no, all the movies afterwards, their look changes, which I really do appreciate. Just growing up.
There are some within the ministry who would strongly discourage me from divulging what I'm about to reveal to you.
Then maybe you should not divulge it.
You are in danger. Grave danger.
Don't you know the more you give him, the more he gets curious? The more people tell Harry not to do something, the more he ends up doing it. That's what I found out. Too much of a rule breaker he is. But that's why we love him.
He has escaped from Azkaban to find you
And kill me.
Very good. I mean, not good that he wants to kill you. Very good that you figured it out.
Mr. Weasley, why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
I wonder why. You sort of have a history of doing that. He does. He really does have a history of looking for trouble.
I lost control. Brilliant.
Honestly, Ron, it's not funny. Harry was lucky not to be expelled.
I still think it was brilliant.
I agree with Ron. It was a dumb but awesome move. Oh, I love the darker theme, you know? It's not like nice and bright like in the last 2 movies. And the music too, the music. I love this movie.
What's going on?
Trouble. A little bit of horror. Why did the lights go out, you know? It's not like it's actually powered by electricity. The magical currents are out kaput on the train. The first time you see the Dementors, especially when you're like a kid back then, They really were actually scary. Like a personification of death, pretty much. And I love their look in this movie so much more than the later movies. I think they did a terrible job later on. The design is just so on point. And once again, Harry gets extremely lucky and gets saved by someone. The boy who lives? More like the boy who has immense amount of luck.
Here, eat this. It'll help.
And I
It's
love
all right,
Lupin.
it's chocolate.
He's definitely the best defense against the dark arts teacher that Harry ever had. And just
What was that
overall,
thing?
really great character. I love that we get to see him, you know, prominently in, you know, this movie. It's too bad we don't really get to see him that much later on. Such a good character. Mysterious, but also caring. So quirky. You know what? I think that's how I would describe the third movie. It's quirky.
First, I'm pleased to welcome Professor R.J. Lupin, who's kindly consented to fill the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Good luck, Professor.
Snape is looking fantastic. Absolutely enthused that he got looked over again.
Is it true you fainted? I mean, you actually fainted.
Oh my god. Look, Malfoy doesn't even look the same. Tom Felton, right? Yeah.
I'm delighted to announce Rubius Hagrid.
Ooh, oh, Brad.
Finally, on a more
Sit down.
descriptive note, Hogwarts will, until further notice, play host.
I know this might be an unpopular opinion amongst, you know, some of the fans, but I really actually like Michael Gambon as Dumbledore. It's just, I know, it's not the depiction that he is in the books. Very quiet, you know, calm. Whereas Gambon is just like loud and boisterous. He has his calm moments, but I just love the energy that he brings to the character. I also love that he doesn't feel like he's just gonna fall asleep all the time. No offense to the previous actor.
Even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Oh, quirky Dumbledore. What the hell are you talking about? It's an analogy. Yeah, analogy for what's gonna happen in the movie. And they moved the location of the Gryffindor Tower. It was in a hallway. Now it's just on the grand staircase. I mean, I don't care. I'm fine. I think it's better. It's much more dynamic, much more interesting location.
Amazing! Just with my voice!
Oh yeah, and the fat lady, she's totally different. You know, it's like the third movie is like a complete redesign. It's like a total update. You could even call it just like a whole different movie in the series. Series update. There's just so many changes, which I thought were awesome. The Dementors just waiting on the outside. Death's coming. It's coming. It's aboard. Like, look at this. Flying through, showing us all the new locations. Hagrid's hut got moved. Yeah, great little scene. Just to show that, you know, this is like a different Hogwarts, a different movie.
In this room, you shall explore the noble art of divination. You shall... Together we shall cast ourselves into the future.
Kind of focus on the here and now, you know?
What a load of rubbish.
Where did you come from?
Didn't even see her.
I think so.
Oh, pity.
I mean, that could mean anything. It could mean like he's gonna have a bad lunch or something, you know? It's just up to interpretation.
Look, the cup.
Also,
See?
could be kind of bullshit.
Well, you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it.
That's a pretty good interpretation, Ron, about what's gonna happen to him.
You have the Grim.
Sounds kind of cool.
Grin, you idiot. The Grim. It's among the darkest omens in our world. It's an omen of death.
Harry's life is sort of synonymous with death. It's not funny, but, you know, it happens a lot around him.
Ancient runes? Exactly how many classes are you taking this term? That's not possible. Ancient runes is on the same time as divination. You have to be in 2 classes at once.
I love that the film gives like little hints here and there of that. Like if you read the book, you already knew what's gonna happen. But as a movie goer, it's like, it's just exposition.
Right, you lot. Less chattering. Form a group over there. And open your books at page 49.
How?
Exactly how do we do that?
Well, just stroke the spine, of course.
Maybe that should have came in the instructions on the outside, like on the back cover of the book. Abra.
Isn't he beautiful? Say hello to Buckbeak.
Don't know about beautiful.
Exactly what is that?
That, Ron, is a hippogriff.
Proud.
Is that they're very proud creatures, very easily offended. You do not want to insult a hippogriff. It may just be the last thing you ever do.
But it's just a bird with giant murder talons. Yeah, probably I shouldn't disrespect it. There's no way that thing can fly with the wingspan it has. It's too small.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I'm not into aerodynamics. It's just a guess.
Back off, Harry. Back off.
Oh, Hermione. Ron.
You can go and pat him now.
Sour apple. Slitterly green.
Not so fast, Harry.
Oh. Oh dear. You know, they're getting older. Relationships, stuff happens.
Yes. Well done. Oh, well done, Harry.
Why are you so infused? You're a teacher, you should have better control of this situation. It shouldn't be such a surprise. I mean, I love Hagrid, but, you know, don't entirely trust him as a teacher in charge of children with such hazardous creatures. I trust him with the creatures. Him and the students, Alright, now that I look at it, the wingspan is pretty big. I mean, I guess it's believable. I don't know. It's magic. It's magic. I remember seeing one of the trailers back in the day of this scene in particular, you know? It really was like magic back then. It just felt so real. And the music kicks in, the lighting, the god rays, the sun rays. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But he's flown on a broom before, right? So is it really that big of a difference flying on a hippogriff?
Oh, please.
It's the fact that he has no control over the thing.
Yeah, it's not dangerous at
You
all,
see?
are you?
Because then you have dickheads like this.
Buckbeak?
I don't doubt Hagrid's ability to control the creatures. I doubt Hagrid's ability to control the students.
It's just a scratch.
Hagrid,
Like
he has to be
Malfoy.
taken to the hospital.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
Class dismissed.
You and your bloody chicken.
Bloody chicken. Sour apple he is.
I consider myself lucky. According to Madame Pomfrey, another minute or two and I could have lost my arm.
Yeah, so heroic.
He's been sighted, he's been sighted.
You don't think he comes to Hogwarts? Dementors at every entrance.
Dementors. He's already slipped past them once, hasn't he?
Black could be anywhere. Like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands.
And this is how rumors start. Not enough information, people just guessing out of nowhere, out of fear. Speaking of fear...
That's a boggart, that is.
Now, can anybody tell me what a boggart looks like?
No one knows.
When'd she get here?
She was
Boggarts
not
are
in the shot.
shapeshifters.
I mean, when you're first watching it, it's like, whoa? Was she there? Was she not?
What really finishes a boggart is laughter.
I used to have nightmares of being chased by a velociraptor. Chases me up the stairs, up a building, and then eventually I have to jump to get away from it. I think that's really the only thing I can say that I remember that I sort of fear. Probably give it a birthday hat. I think that'd be enough to make it not scary. That's just kind of more terrifying.
Here's what I want you to do.
Imagine Professor Snape in your grandmother's clothes.
Can you do that? Wanda, you ready?
Yes, you
One.
will. I love Lupin's approach to the teaching. You know, he's there to help guide the students, back them up, but also it's like you need to push yourself a little bit. One of the best teachers.
Ridiculous!
I don't know, probably McGonagall's good too, but you know, we don't really get to see her teach, except for like one time. Giant snake. How many giant snakes are there, other than the basilisk?
Ridiculous!
Now honestly, this is more scary. Why would you come up with a clown? That's ridiculous. A little hints.
Ridiculous! That's enough for today. If you'd all like to collect your books from the back of the class, that's the end of the lesson. Thank you.
How can you end the lesson? We just did like we just did a demo for like 3 students. That's it. I'm sure there were more before Harry, but you know, nah. Now we finished class early.
Signed, no visiting the village. That's the rule.
But, Professor, I thought if you signed it, then I could go.
I can't. Only a parent or a guardian can sign.
Oh,
Appropriate.
come on, you know his situation.
I'm sorry, Potter. That's my final word.
Come on! You know his guardians are not the best muggles around. Besides, how hard is it just to forge your signature? Unless there's like some sort of magical precautions on the paper.
You know, the very first time I saw you, Harry, I recognized you immediately. Not by your scar, by your eyes. They're your mother, Lily's. I knew her.
Everybody knows Harry's parents more than he ever has. That would be so sad and frustrating.
She had a way of seeing the beauty in others, even and perhaps most especially when that person could not see it in themselves.
I love the music, the flute playing. A little bit sorrowful. A little bit of joy in it as well.
You're more like them than you know, Harry.
Lupin's... I would say he's like a father-ish figure to Harry, you know, in this movie. Very caring, very kind, but also stern and, you know, disciplines him when he has to.
What's going on?
Probably Neville's forgotten the password.
Hey.
Hey! Oh, good man.
Hey, you're there.
The fat lady, she's gone.
Where'd she go?
Be quiet. Right. The headmaster's here. Move. You heard? Move.
I love aggressive Dumbledore. I know it's totally different depiction from the books, but I just love it.
Mr. Filch, round up the ghosts.
Fingernails.
Then we'll search every painting in the castle to find the fat lady.
Lady's there.
Who did this to you?
Why is he always carrying his cat?
He's here! Somewhere in the castle! Sirius Black!
The rest of you, in the Great Hall.
Is there some sort of megaphone speaker system in the castle to let all the students know, you know, that you gotta go to the Great Hall? Magic? I guess that's just the answer for everything. Magic. Just magic. There's no way the Great Hall has enough space for all the students, you know, at Hogwarts. There's no way.
I didn't really expect him to linger.
Prior to the start of term, I did express concerns about your appointment of Professor
Not a
Lupin.
single professor inside this castle would help Sirius Black to enter it.
He shut that down real quick. He's right, though. Yeah, he is right, though. Why are you so dramatic? What about that one? He did close that light.
394.
Excuse me, sir. Where's Professor Lupin?
None of your business.
It's not really your concern, is it, Potter?
He's
Turn
sick.
to page 394.
You don't have all day wrong.
Werewolves?
But sir, we've just begun learning about red caps and hinky punks.
Wait, was she there?
When did she come in? Did you see her come in?
Now, which one of you can tell me the difference between an animagus and a werewolf?
Please, sir. An animagus is a wizard who elects to turn into an animal. A werewolf has no choice.
Snape is so
With each full
sassy.
moon, when he transforms, he no longer remembers who he is. He'd kill his best friend if he crossed his path.
That is the second time you have spoken out of turn, Miss Granger. Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
I mean, yeah, she spoke out of... I
5
mean...
points from Gryffindor.
Yes.
As an antidote to your ignorance.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Morning, 2 rolls of parchment on the werewolf.
He's trying to get them ready. He's trying to give them hints. Snape is just a low-key supporting character through all of this, but totally unrecognized the whole time. Tragic. I think this is the last time we actually get to see a Quidditch game. We get to see like the beginnings of a Quidditch game in the Goblet of Fire, but this is like the last time we actually see a game. I mean, you've seen it once, you already seen it, you already know what it's about. Like, that kid's dead, right? He got zapped by lightning. There's no way he's alive. Death's coming. Or Dementors are coming. This is kind of bull. This is very bull. At least he blacked out before, you know, so he doesn't actually have to experience the falling consciously.
Arresto momentum!
He looks a bit peaky.
Peaky? What do you expect? He fell over 100 feet.
What's peaky? Does that mean like ill?
When you fell, your broom, it sort of blew into the Whomping Willow and...
Yeah.
Well...
Can't you just fix it with magic? So magic cannot do everything.
You are not weak, Harry. The Dementors affect you most of all because there are true horrors in your past. Horrors your classmates can scarcely imagine.
Death's attracted to Harry.
Professor.
Well, I'd consider you a fool if you weren't.
I need to know how to fight them. You could teach me. You made that Dementor on the train go away.
There was only one that night. I don't pretend to be an expert, Harry.
But you kinda are. I love the transitions in the season. Went to fall, now in the winter, just, you know, do that shot. Beautiful. Come on, Harry.
Clever, Harry, but not clever enough.
Definitely not clever.
What are you doing?
Why are you so angry?
What's this rubbish he says? That there is the secret to our success.
The Marauder's map? Hang on. This is Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean this map shows...
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone. Where they are, what they're doing, every minute of every day.
It's kinda obtrusive. It's way too OP. Like, I don't need that much information, you know? Alright. Pick that up.
Delicious.
Nope. Why you have to pick on Neville that way? Why you have to mess with him like that? I thought you were his friend!
Do you want to move a bit closer?
Huh?
To the Shrieking Shack.
What were you thinking, Ron?
Bit grand for you, isn't it, Weaselby?
Shut your mouth, Malfoy.
Can't even look him in the eye. Come on, Ron.
Teach Weaselby how to respect his superiors.
Hope you don't mean yourself.
Filthy little mudblood.
Malfoy with the dirty mouth? Let's clean it with some snow. How'd he get there so fast?
Get out of the way!
Hey, please let him pull his pants up.
Harry!
Bloody hell, Harry. That was not funny.
No, that was totally funny.
Those weasels. Never told me about any Marauders, Matt.
Harry isn't going to keep it. He's going to turn it over to Professor McGonagall.
Are you mad?
Sure, along with his invisibility cloak.
Yeah.
Hello, me, Minister.
Hagrid. Fix it with magic.
And what would bring him here? Harry Potter. Harry Potter?
Well, why you had to say it out loud? What else is she supposed to do?
Harry!
Like, this is so ridiculous. The door fully swing open. Does no one thinks... Yeah, I know you can't see him, but still. It swung open on its own.
Not only did Black lead you...
Cover your breathing, bruh.
But he also killed one of their friends, Peter Pettigrew.
Always
God, so loud.
him, never let James and Sirius out of his sight. But what happened? Well, Peter Pettigrew tried to warn the Potters and might have managed to had he not run into an old friend, Sirius Black.
He destroyed it. A finger. That's all was left, a finger.
Can't really do much with a pinky anyways.
Sirius Black was and remains to this day Harry Potter's godfather.
Surprise. Things are complicated. With Harry, how can it not be? Ah, come on. That's kind of rude.
Sorry, excuse me.
They're just trying to spread joy. Just because you're sad doesn't mean you can just take it out on other people.
He was their friend, and he betrayed them.
Who?
He was their friend!
Why are you yelling at us?
I hope he finds me. When he does, I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, as much as I make fun of the scene, it's like, I get it. You know, you think you found your parents' murderers, or one of the people that led to their death. You would be angry. I would be angry. But your friends don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Harry. Just started yelling at them for no reason.
Now, the spell I'm going to try to teach you is called the Patronus Charm. But in order for it to work, you need to think of a memory. Just any memory, a very happy memory, a very powerful memory.
But my memory's not that good. I don't think I'm a good candidate for the Patronus Charm. Are they using... It looks like it's Dumbledore's office, almost. Nah, it's not his office. It's sort of similar, though. Your memory's too weak. Do better.
I didn't expect you to do it the first time. That would have been remarkable. Here, eat this. You'll feel better.
Yum, 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 yum.
Nasty Dementor.
Oh, no. That was a boggart, Harry. A boggart.
Ouch. Wasn't even the real thing.
What were you thinking? Which memory did you choose?
The first time I rode a broom.
Well, that's not good enough. Not nearly good enough.
Not good enough. Do better. I mean, what else could he say?
There's another.
Yeah, you need to choose something else.
Happy, exactly. It's the happiest I've ever felt.
All right.
But it's complicated.
Is it strong?
Don't care if it's complicated. Will it work?
Then let's give it a try.
Just do it.
I love Lupin's teaching method. Just fucking do it. Let's just go for it. Either sink or swim.
Expecto Patronum!
Maybe the key is he just needs to yell it out loudly. You know? The first time he was just sort of whispering it. No, it's also the memory, but you know. Might also have to do with his pronunciation and intonation.
Well done, Harry. Sit down. Here. Eat this. It helps. It really helps.
Chocolate always helps. That's how you spend your free time, spying on people. Hey, hold up.
Peter Pettigrew? Little lump of a boy, always trailing after Sirius Black.
Black was vicious. He didn't kill Pettigrew. He destroyed him.
Very nice, though, editing trick right there. You know, adding some of that voiceover there, just in case, you know, the audience are not seeing or don't know who's Peter Pettigrew. All right, he is important. Confrontation. You can hear it like in the background, like little, not footsteps, but pitter patter. Uh-oh.
Potter.
Hello.
What are you doing wandering the corridors at night?
I'm sleepwalking.
It's not a very good lie.
Turn out your pockets.
This is harassment.
Reveal your secrets. Read it.
You sure about that?
Messrs. Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs.
Don't.
Go on.
No.
And request that he keep his abnormally large nose out of other people's business.
Why, you insolent little...
Professor.
Well.
What time?
Lupin, out for a little walk in the moonlight.
There's no moon. It's the hallway.
You all right? No, I have just now confiscated a rather curious
And
artifact.
Lupin's so cool.
from
He
us.
covers for
Potter,
Harry.
take a look,
You
Lupin.
know, kind and caring. And then he disciplines him later like he should. Like a real adult. Not a shitty adult. A good adult.
Come in.
Why were you
Now, I
walking around
haven't the
at night?
faintest idea, Harry, how this map came to be in your possession.
Is that moonlight?
Did it never occur to you that this, in the hands of Sirius Black, is a map to you? No.
No. Was not thinking.
Your father never set much store by the rules either, but he and your mother gave their lives to save yours.
Here comes the discipline.
And gambling their sacrifice by wandering around the castle, unprotected, with a killer on the loose, seems to me a pretty poor way to repay them.
I mean, he deserved
Now,
though.
you again, Harry. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I want you
it's
to
very
return
fair.
to your dormitory.
Only then can you see.
Positively riveting class.
Oh, do
Were
you
you
mind
there?
me trying?
I don't know anymore.
The Grim. Possibly.
That feels kind of like bullshit.
I sensed that you did not possess the proper spirit.
You either got it or you don't. You can't get an A in everything, Hermione. Why are you so aggressive? Goddamn teenagers.
Have I said something?
Sorta.
Can't believe they're going to kill Buckley. It's just too horrible.
Just got worse.
I tell you, Father said I can keep the hypocrite.
Hermione, no! He's not worth it.
Wow. Got so scared so fast. Oh, I'm not gonna die. Yay.
Malfoy, you okay?
Nice.
He's coming down, you know, Dumbledore. Says he wants to be with me when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Great man, Dumbledore. Great man.
Pretty good, pretty good. I give him a
We'll stay with you
9
too,
out of 10.
Hagrid.
You do no such thing. Think I want you seeing something like that? Oh, before you do, Ron.
Scabbers!
How'd you
You're
manage to
alive.
catch a rat?
Blimey. What was that?
What's in there? Is that just dirt?
Ow!
Ouch.
Hagrid.
Someone sees you outside the castle this time of night, you'll be in trouble. Big trouble, particularly you, Harry.
Why Harry? What is that thing? What's going on in this hut?
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Go! Bye-bye, Buckbeak. We hardly got to know you. Definitely more mature themes coming out. Ow!
You bit me.
Nice pet you have there.
Scabbers, come back.
Harry, you do realise what tree this is?
They have intimate knowledge of what
Harry,
tree that
behind
is.
Ron, Grim.
The dog. Oof. Little glowing eyes as it retreats into the darkness. A bit aggressive, are we? Ow. Could have broken a rib for that. Oh, her too. How is she holding on? She should have been flung across. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys should have been dead. Should be limping after that abuse you took from the tree.
The dog. Where is Harry? It's a trap. He's the dog. He's an animagus.
Hey, you did your homework, Ron. Good job. Hello, sir.
Only one would die tonight. Then it'll be you.
It's so aggressive. Jeez, Harry.
Expelliarmus!
Yeah. Best friends forever.
I trusted you! And all this time, you've been his friend.
Well, yeah.
He's a werewolf. That's why he's been missing classes.
You figured it out real quick, too.
Enough talk, Remus. Come on, let's kill him. Wait.
Guys, it's just a big misunderstanding. Let's just calm down and we can talk things out.
Very well.
Kill
him. Harry has the right to know why.
Yes.
I know why. You betrayed my parents.
And no.
You're the reason they're dead.
No, Harry, it wasn't him. Peter Pettigrew.
And he's in this room right now.
Where?
Come out and play.
And then Snape comes out of nowhere.
I told Dumbledore you were helping an old friend into the castle.
So suspicious.
Again, you put your keen and penetrating mind to the task and as usual come to the wrong conclusion.
He's right.
Severus, don't be a fool.
He can't help it, it's habit by
Sirius,
now.
be quiet.
Quiet yourself, Remus.
Listen to you two quarreling like an old married couple.
Why are the adults fighting each other?
After you.
Expelliarmus!
Assault!
You attacked a teacher.
Tell me about Peter Pettigrew.
He was at school with us. We thought he was our friend.
At least he landed
He's
on the
dead.
bed.
You killed him.
No, Pettigrew's alive, and he's right there.
Where?
Hey, it's mental.
No, excuse. You're rat.
Scabbers has been in my family for
12 years. Curiously long life for a common garden rat. He's missing a toe, isn't he?
All I could find of Pettigrew was his
Finger.
Show me.
That's no rat, Ron. Actually, no. He is a rat. Sorry. He's exactly what he is.
Remus? Sirius? My old friend!
You sold James and Lily to Voldemort, didn't you?
I didn't mean to.
What do you mean you didn't mean to?
If Voldemort didn't kill you, then we would. Together.
No! We'll take him to the castle.
Hmm?
Bless you, boy. Bless you.
Are you sure it's a blessing?
The Dementors can have you.
Well, you should listen to the full sentence.
You better go. No, don't worry. Okay, it's fine. I'll stay.
What are you talking about? Go.
You go, I'll stay.
You're finally getting answers.
That looks really painful.
So painful. They might chop it.
The fuck you talking about? You just got bit. It's not like your leg got mauled.
It'll have to be chopped off.
That was a noble thing you did back there.
Dead, the truth dies with him. Alive, you're free.
Smart move, Harry. Smart move.
Run!
When you were born, James and Lily made me your godfather. Well, I can understand if you choose to stay with your aunt and uncle.
But if you ever wanted a different home...
Well, come and live with you.
Well, it's just a thought. I can understand if you don't want to.
Harry!
Can never get an easy win, can we?
This flesh is only flesh!
Expelliarmus! Too late. If he transforms again, will he be naked? Oh. It's gotta be terrible having to buy new clothes all the time, every time he transforms.
Professor?
Yeah, I agree. Bad idea. Don't think we can reason
Professor
with him.
Lupin.
There you are, Potter.
Again, getting saved again. Snape just woke up, chased them down, and then he protects them and he gets hit. He really is. His life really is just tragic. And he's still holding them back, protecting them. What are you gonna do now, Harry? Where's your wand? Alright, this time I would say it is not actually luck. They are actually saving themselves. Well, Hermione is saving them. Now, how the heck did he stumble roll all the way down there? Oh, this isn't good. He just briefly wakes up and he's like, ugh. I don't know, I feel like you could have kept that shot out. Should have kept him still awake.
Expecto Patronum!
Alright. Good for 2 hits. You need something a little stronger. No matter what it's like getting your soul sucked out of you. It's a stag. It's a stag on like some mega LEDs. Alright, now it's time for a nap. For real. After everything.
I saw my dad. He sent the Dementors away. I saw him across the lake.
It's quite a leap in intuition.
I mean, they're gonna
Your
kill him.
dad's not around.
They're going to suck out his soul.
Appearing always when he's most needed.
Sirius is innocent.
It's Scabbers who did it.
Scabbers?
He's my rat, sir. He's not really a rat. Well, he was a rat. He was my brother Percy's rat. But then they gave him an owl.
The point is, we know the truth. Please believe us.
I do.
Thanks for that, Ron.
But I'm sorry to say the word of 3 13-year-old wizards will convince few.
You hardly heard anything. How can you just believe them out of the blue?
Child's voice, however honest and true, is meaningless to those who've forgotten how to listen.
What you doing?
Mysterious thing, time, powerful, and when meddled with, dangerous. Sirius Black is in the topmost cell of the Dark Tower. You know the laws, Miss Granger. You must not be seen. If you succeed tonight, more than 1 innocent life may be spared. 3 turns should do it, I think. Oh, by the way...
What in the what did he just say?
In doubt, I find retracing my steps to be a wise place to begin. Good luck.
What the bloody hell was that all about?
Thank you.
Sorry, Ron, but seeing as you can't walk.
I mean, last time you and Ron had your adventures in the Chamber of Secrets. This time it's Harry and Hermione.
That's us.
Hermione, no! It's not
Deja
her.
vu.
This is a time turner, Harry. McGonagall gave it to me first term. This is how I've been getting to my lessons all year.
Kind of crazy that, you know, teachers would be okay with giving students the power to control time just to be able to do some extra classes. I'm not really sure I would trust the power of time in the hands of a 13-year-old girl, or boy for that matter, teenager. Hogwarts is crazy.
Look, Buckbeak's still alive.
Remember what Dumbledore said? If we succeed, more than 1 innocent life could be spared.
Sounds like he had a plan for you guys. Just off topic, but I really love in the 3rd movie that the students, you know, they're allowed to wear their own clothes, you know, a lot more casual. It's like, yeah, it's like growing up, you know, you're gonna rebel, you're gonna be wanting to wear whatever you want to wear. Just like a nice little feature that just makes everything feels a little bit more real. More like a, you know, coming of age movie.
That's Pettigrew.
Harry, you can't.
Hermione, that's the man who betrayed my parents. You don't expect me to just sit here.
Yes, and you must.
Yes. Smack some sense into him.
Harry, you're in Hagrid's hut now. If you just go bursting in, you'll think you've gone mad. Awful things happen to wizards who meddle with time, Harry.
Which is why we are allowed to meddle with time. That'd be pretty trippy, seeing yourself from a third-person view. No, seeing yourself from a first-person view in live. Right? Yeah.
Okay, go, Harry, go.
He only did it once. What is he now? An expert at hippogriff wrangling? So polite. And then you just punch that thing out of the way. Yeah, you're really gonna outmuscle it. Stop annoying me. Yum yum. Food motivated.
Now look there.
Keep going. Why are you guys stopping?
Had that ling planted when he was
It's almost like Dumbledore knows what's going on,
and all the
and he's helping them.
I see no strawberries.
Over there. Over there, look.
This way. Get this over, please.
All right.
But where is it?
My whole
I saw the
issue with
beach
this
just now.
is that, from the Ministry perspective, they could still think that, you know, Dumbledore and Hagrid pulled something off. You know, he could have got some students, teachers, whatever, to, you know, sneak them away. Yeah, it might not be them, it could be the students, which is, it is what it is.
Meanwhile, I'd like a nice cup of tea or a large brandy.
Those are two very different drinks, Dumbledore. So I wonder when they originally saw, you know, the executioner throw down the axe, was it actually Buckbeak or was it actually just a pumpkin? Because of course we never actually got to see it happen. One of those questions. Were events already playing out as they did, or because of their intervention events played out differently? I don't know, it's just fun wondering about, you know, time stuff when it comes with movies.
Down by the lake when I was with Sirius, I did see someone. That someone made the Dementors go away.
I heard Snape telling Dumbledore only a really powerful wizard could have conjured it.
It was my dad.
But that makes
dad
no
Sorry, your
sense.
dad's
Dead, I know. I'm just telling you what I saw.
That is not what you saw. That's your interpretation of what you saw. What you saw was some sort of figure that came up with a Patronus.
He's asking me to come and live with him.
That's great.
When we free him, I'll never have to go back to the Dursleys.
Oh.
It'll just be me and him.
Harry's life is such a tragedy. He always gets like a glimmer of hope of things are gonna get better, and then it gets taken away from him. He has good character. He's always able to overcome the tragedies.
What are you doing?
Saving your life.
Yeah.
Great, now he's coming for us.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Run!
Don't think, just do. You know, he could probably smell you. His sense of hearing would be so much better than yours. But saving the day. And give me a ferret.
Oh, Professor Lupin's having a really tough night.
You don't say.
This is horrible.
Don't worry. My dad will come. He'll conjure the Patronus.
I don't think so.
Harry, listen to me. No one's coming.
No one's coming. You gotta save yourself.
Harry!
Expecto Patronum!
Nice. Now I wonder why this time, you know, Harry was able to do, well, so much better. You know, he was able to repel all those Dementors. Different memory, perhaps. He had a different emotional state when he went into this. You know, like he has to do this, otherwise him and Sirius are gonna, you know, get kaput. I don't know. But he gets to find out that he is a great and powerful wizard after all. It's not just luck. Not just luck.
I saw myself conjuring the Patronus before.
I knew I could do it this time because, well, I'd already done it. Does that make sense?
No!
No, it makes sense. It's just the confidence of knowing that you could do it after having done something. Are you sure we should be just yelling out, yo? You know? You're kind of a wanted man.
It's cruel that I got to spend so much time with James and Lily and you so little. But know this, the ones that love us never really leave us. And you can always find them in here.
I feel like Lupin is more of Harry's father figure, and Sirius is more like, even though he's technically his godfather, he acts more like, I don't know, an older brother, because he likes getting into trouble with Harry. Yeah, he doesn't hold him back as much as Lupin, or disciplines him for that matter. Yeah, and it's such a shame that Harry never really gets to spend that much time with either of them. Everyone around Harry just ends up dying. Luckily his friends, no.
Well?
He's not even faced.
He did it.
Did what? Good night.
I don't know, nothing. It's the best excuse you can have.
Why do you look so miserable, Harry?
None of it made any difference.
What are you talking about?
Pettigrew escaped.
Didn't make any difference, Harry. It made all the difference in the
Don't
world.
focus on the
You
negatives.
helped uncover the truth. You saved an innocent man from a terrible fate. It made a great deal of difference. If I am proud of anything, it is of how much you have learned this year. So now I'll say goodbye, Harry. I feel sure we'll meet again sometime.
Literally the coolest, bestest teacher that Harry ever had. And just like everyone in the Defense Against the Dark Arts, he gets kaput after a year. Alright, so we just finished Prisoner of Azkaban, and it's just as good as I remembered it. It's such a great movie. There's so many changes compared to, you know, Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, and perhaps I'm not seeing it with a, clear perspective because obviously I'm biased about how much I like it, but I just felt like all the changes that they made in this movie was needed. It was right on. And like the series after Prisoner of Azkaban pretty much follows the same tone. So the director Alphonse Cuarón, right? Like he really knew what he was doing. Like I just love the darker themes, the coming of age of teenagers, getting a little bit more rough, a bit more independent, figuring themselves out. Like it's a really, really bloody good movie, and it's a great time too. New set designs, like Hogwarts is totally changed up. The layout of everything, the tone of the movie, like the color palette of some of the shots, a lot more subdued, not so bright, and cheery, more moody, more sad, somber. The music as well, I don't know who did the music, but great job to whoever did the music, the composer. So overall, I just have love for this movie. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic characters as well, with Remus, Lupin, like Harry's father figure throughout this movie, at least. Like, he's like the cool adult that cares, that teaches Harry, and also disciplines Harry when he needs to be. And we also get to meet Sirius just for like a short little bit, but we form such a connection with him and Harry. And what's so terrible is it gets ripped away. The possibility that Harry could finally be happy, live with someone that he actually considers family rather than the Dursleys, and we just never get that chance. So, it's terrible what you do to us, Alphonse. But yeah, just fantastic movie. I love it a lot. And I guess it's no secret that I do enjoy the later movies after Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. So I'm ready to have a lot of fun watching the next couple of movies for you guys. So until then, Hope you guys all have a good one. Catch you later.